And that's the reason why I'm sitting here letting you know right now that you don't have to worry about no damn spaceships killing your ass. You need to worry about these 15,000 troops that claim they're coming here because they're going to be a major air disaster. And so since we know that, we're going to bring Russian soldiers. But we've seen American soldiers getting deployed all over the world in large numbers and volumes of availability. So why do we need Russian soldiers to come over here? Why don't you just bring some of your freaking soldiers from everybody else's war soil that's fucked up because you went over there and invaded and murdered them and stole their shit? Get your soldiers off their land and bring their asses home so they can deal with this problem. You know what? Here go what the deal is. Lying ass white men. That's all to it.
Where have you been? It's all just gonna turn off.
Lying ass white man.
It's gonna turn off and it will never ever turn back on.
What's gonna turn off? What are you talking about? Did I lose you?
Miles.
See, the reason they keep giving you this bullshit about the lights turning off is because they are going to turn the lights off. That's why they're letting you know that. They are. They're going to turn the lights off because that's the best way to beat you. See, if you got a government that you allow to become your every source of sustainment, where they give you your electricity, your water, your food, your religion, your jobs, everything, you become their property. And their arrogance and their ego is so big that they say, well, we can all live somewhere where we have lights, but I don't care if we turn their lights off. Let's do it. We've done it in Africa. You see how well that worked. We just get them so used to being dependent on us for every damn thing and hating each other because you're better because you got an SUV, and you know, it's that they're divided like that. They won't think ahead of time to join forces with each other and build their own generators and shit like that. No, because we got them separated, especially the black people, because they can't even get along, because you have one person who would think he's so much better than the other person, and it's like they don't fathom in their mind that we have been victimized on this planet and we need to stick together so we can make sure we don't be victimized even more than we're still being victimized. But no, see, we're going to have to sit up and try to be better than people and cause dissension and stupid shit and talk about this and talk about that, you know, and then hate the real true source of why everything is messed up. Let's don't deal with that, because see, I need another 6-pack of beer right now. All right? So all this stuff right here is the reason why now they're sitting up warning you that someone might turn off all the lights. And just so you can know, that's what you do when you get drunk. You turn off all your lights because you start thinking and acting like a drunk person, which is a dumbass. Look at that, plane from the sky. I want to show you something that's very unusual about the color spectrum of these existences now around the earth. Now, I've been telling you guys about this green light that controls the electromagnetic spectrum of everything, right? Now, I want to show you something. I told you there's going to be planes falling out of the sky, right? Let me show you how Hollywood is corroborating my story. See, all this stuff works together because I'm getting, look at the green light. Look at it. Planes falling out of the sky. And they let you know it's the green light that's making this happen. This is Hollywood for you. But if your brain ain't opening and your pineal gland ain't vibrating, you'll miss this. But this is how they talk to each other all around the planet. And this is why people hate me, because I'm smart. And you sorry niggas ain't smart enough to stop drinking and smoking and having so much sex and eating dead animals. That's why you can't stomach me, because your ass can't put the effort out to ritualize an existence where you can be able to see things and warn people about what's. This is Hollywood at her best, showing you that what the sorry is saying is true. The green light is making our planes fall out of the sky. That's what it's all about. But you guys are dumb because you eat dead animals. See the colors flashing? You miss all that, don't you? Look at Hollywood showing you the light is whooping ass. Look at it.
ever turn back
Scared
on.
of the light.
Turn off. What are you talking about?
See?
Did I lose you?
You see it?
Miles,
Scared of the light. This is what they're saying. They are afraid of the lights. Do you understand? That's a good question, isn't it? Let's go back to it. See, they know this green light ain't no joke. All right, and have nobody bought any. It's probably because they're probably intercepting the mail. I don't know, but this the government. They own everything. They can do that. If you guys wanted to buy the green light and you send money for it, they can steal it. They can steal them. They can see the envelope and stop it from coming. I can't believe not one. Well, one lady brought two. Thank you very much. But that's it. Out of everything going on, I've only sold 2 bottles. But you know what? That's not my problem. Because like I said, the reason that the green light essence need to be distributed around the planet is so you can show your creator that your consciousness is changing. Alright, but it's not. Because people are very stupid and dull. Everybody that I walk up to still telling me about Jesus now. Crazy ass girl telling me the other day, after her man done went to jail, she's still here trying to argue with me. I'm sitting here looking at her like she crazy. You know, it's like, you need to leave. Real simple. I didn't want to have to deal with him being here anyway. Too much immaturity. But the thing is, you have to deal with what you have to deal with. And this right here need to be dealt with. Why is Congress planning to retrofit the entire electric power grid all of a sudden? Because they know for a fact that if you turn the electricity off on people, you can really, really make them be controlled. This is all mind control, adjustments to you to get you prepared. The East Coast ain't full of nothing but a whole bunch of derelicts and undesirable as far as they're concerned. So they can make so much money if for some reason that power grid got turned off and they turned the lights off up there because they want people to die and they want martial law and they want circumstances of chaos. So they give you some bullshit that the sun is going to send an electromagnetic pulse to the earth that's going to destroy all the light. And the lights won't work. Okay. They're going to turn the lights off. Okay, anything that'll come to the earth that's so powerful that it make all of the electromagnetism of the electric grid stop working, you know what? That should be enough power to kill all the damn people. So nobody would need any damn light. So what difference does it make? So people need to start thinking. And stop hating the people that can think when you can't. The reason you can't think is because you don't read books. Because you're too busy opening another Budweiser. And then everybody got to fight all the time to survive. Stupid shit.
What is going on? We don't have much time.
Benjamin,
Where have you been? It's all gonna turn off. What? It's gonna turn off and it will.
It's going to turn off and it will never come back on. See, this is how they mess your brain up with all this stuff. How do you know it won't ever come back on? You are not immortal. You are not infinity. You know that yourself because you say that you die and go to hell. But see, when you watch these movies and you hear this stuff, this is what you start to fathom in your mind because you think they are all that. But the thing about it is that if we took control of our stuff ourselves, like we used to live on this planet forever before this white man came in and forced electricity plants on everyone. We knew how to use candles and we stayed warm and we survived. They came in and destroyed everything and built their world. So that's the reason now they got a world where they can still culture any information they want to give to you and make your ass be in even more lockdown because Obama is sending 15,000 troops to the East Coast. See?
Ever turn back on.
what's going to turn off? What are you talking about?
Look at the colors of the flashing of the light. Remember I told you that the universe speaks to us through light and sound. Remember? Okay, now watch this. That's what they're doing right now. Using magic on you. Watch.
What is going on? We don't have much time.
Benjamin,
Where have you been? It's all gonna turn off. What? It's gonna turn off and it will never, ever.
Light and sound.
what's going to turn off? What are you talking about? Did I lose you?
Miles.
And what do you see? The obelisk. See there? And then you hear the power shutting down now. So they're cutting the grid off. That means that everybody, VCR, compressor, power drill, everything that make you make an asshole out of yourself, make you walk around thinking that you better. They could look at somebody and say, they don't have nothing. How can a 52-year-old man don't have anything? Oh, just so you guys can know, like I told you before, I had my life pretty much set up and adjusted where things could go pretty good, but someone decided they'd arrest me and throw me in jail, try to make a profit. Even though I beat the case, everything that I had was stolen and confiscated by the same people who sitting here now telling you they're going to turn the power grid off. So the thing about it is that all you dumbasses out there who like to say stuff like that, I heard what you said. Okay, it don't matter to me. It don't hurt me because I know who I am, see. But the thing is, I'm supposed to point this out to you guys. You guys need to stop finding self-completion and materialism and work more at developing a strong heart about your true dynamics of existence. Because if you knew you was a god, you would act like one. And you would not use your energy to just get drunk all the time and smoke cigarettes and yell at people and then instigate dissension between people. You know, all that. And the reason why I keep focusing on that is because I find that type of activity very disturbing, and it's number one on my list of things to do, which means kill that motherfucker. Get his ass off this planet. He is not needed. There's the green light. You see that? I'm going to show you again. Because they didn't just put this here for nothing. The colors. Look at the lights. Look at the colors. The same colors in the fires that I've been showing you. Look at them. This is Hollywood. Showing you that what Asar is saying is true.
What? It's going to turn off and it will never, ever turn back on.
What's going to turn off? What are you talking about?
All those flashing colors. Look at them. Look at that. Segment. Now I want to show you. Look at this. Look at this. See, I stopped it right on the top. Right on time. You can see those colors that was in there. But this is what I want to show you. Bam. Look at that. See? And look at that white one. And then the green one. The same colors that you see in the volcano. The same colors that I just showed you in the burning fires. See, they're messing with your mind. They're showing you stuff to let you know what Asar is saying is true. The only problem is they didn't know I was going to be here to tell you this. It'll be going right over your head. So I don't think they really is doing that to corroborate what I've been saying. What I'm saying to you is that they talk to each other in these movies. See, they can't be making all these phone calls and all this stuff, but they can make one movie and subline information to each other. You just got to be wise enough to see what's going on. So what they're saying is them colors that Asar been talking about on these spaceships is what's making these airplanes fall out of the sky. In other words, Asar's father and his sisters and his mother has declared war on us, and they're shooting our planes out of the sky. They won't tell you that, but that's what's going on because we're crippling their infrastructure. And they make a lot of money off of passenger planes as well as cargo planes. So you guys shouldn't get on these planes. I'm letting you know that. I've been telling you that. Because they're being what's happening is they're shooting light beams into the engine and making the engines. They so cool with people. They let the last plane make it to the ground and then shut it down. A couple of people died, but they could have made it fall out of the sky. But they're telling you, stupid people on Earth, don't be flying none of these commercial airline jets. And don't go out on none of those damn carnival cruises on the ocean because we've declared war on these Zionists and they own all this shit. See? Orange, white, and green. The same colors that's in it. Look at the colors. The same freaking colors that you see in the fires. Now I want you to think about those fires that I showed you and then watch the colors. And if this thing would have fell on the ground and they actually showed us explode